Alrighty guys, what is going on? This is JT Bricks here, back for another LEGO Star Wars 2021 video here today. And today, continuing our series of LEGO Star Wars 2021 news, ideas, and predictions. Today's episode is focused around Star Wars Rebels, so let's jump right into it. Also guys, I wanted to mention that making this video and coming up with different ideas and such was actually a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. To me, compared to the previous videos, like the prequel videos and the Clone Wars videos, there's a lot more potential and kind of possibilities for sets from those, that era and those movies and such. With Star Wars Rebels, it's a smaller TV show, and so there's not as much, I guess, to pick from that would be kind of unique to the TV show. So keep that in mind. There's not really a lot of great ideas and such out there that I think we could see from LEGO in 2021 or beyond, but this is the best I could come up with, I guess. Anyways, guys, the first thing, and to me the most likely thing we could see in the future as far as Star Wars Rebels sets goes, is the Ghost. I mean, let's be honest, this is a very popular ship. It's pretty much the icon kind of that show, along with some of the characters, and to me, if there's any set that LEGO would remake or make for LEGO Star Wars Rebels in the future, it would have to be a new Ghost, probably not a UCS version, maybe, but who knows, but I definitely think we'll see the Ghost at least one more time in the future. Anyways, guys, one of the more interesting ideas for me would be a new Imperial troop transport here that has Admiral Thrawn and such. Now, this idea is done by BrickWizard59 on Instagram. Make sure to go check them out. And to me, I think this would be a great way to get a new Imperial troop transport out there on the market. We got one a few years ago in a Star Wars Rebels Stormtrooper Battle Pack. Also, a set like this could obviously incorporate Grand Admiral Thrawn, who's obviously huge in Star Wars right now. Chances are he might show up in The Mandalorian. Everyone's talking about him. So, for LEGO to capitalize on Grand Admiral Thrawn, why not put him in a set like this? Moving on, one of the more unique ideas from that show to me is this ship here. This is called the Last Chance. It is Hondo Ohnaka's ship in that show. And, kind of a unique ship. It's really just the Imperial shuttle, but modified with Hondo's specialties and such and what he wanted it to look like. So kind of a unique vehicle. Nothing too popular or iconic. I actually didn't even know what this was until I re-looked at the show because I haven't really watched the show and such in such a long time. But still an interesting vehicle nevertheless. Is this something LEGO would ever do? Probably not. Again, anything is possible, but is this one that likely for the future? I don't think so. One thing to recall here is this Iron Squadron vehicle. This is called Sados Hammer. If you guys remember in Star Wars Rebels, there's that one episode with the Iron Squadron in it, and this was their ship, Sados Hammer. Not a very exciting or super pleasant to look at ship, if I do say so myself, but still an interesting one and one that's unique and different. Is it something LEGO would ever make? I don't know. Again, like I said earlier, really with Star Wars Rebels, there's not a lot of new stuff LEGO could make. They've kind of already made stuff, old sets like making the Imperial Assault Carrier, the ATDP, the Ghost, the Rebel Speeders and such. So really, not a lot of great ideas in my opinion for Star Wars Rebels that we could see in 2021 or beyond, but definitely some unique ones. Another idea here is this ore crawler here from one of the episodes of Star Wars Rebels. It's kind of like a big sand crawler, except it's the ore crawler, and it's part of the Mining Guild, I believe. Kind of a really big and cool set, so maybe LEGO would make some Mining Guild sets in the future. There's the Mining Guild TIE Fighter I can actually think of right now with the gold accents. That would be kind of cool to see. This is kind of a big idea and something I don't think LEGO would ever make, but still kind of a cool set idea nevertheless. Although I've said a lot of sets in this video to me aren't very likely or even possible necessarily for LEGO Star Wars, one to me that is actually this TIE Defender here. Obviously the TIE Defender is a somewhat popular vehicle from the Star Wars community. It's TIE based, which LEGO loves, TIE fighters and such, and stuff from the original trilogy. Although it's not directly in the original trilogy, this thing has appeared in a lot of media before, and it's not something that people don't know what it is. So to me, this actually would be a really neat set to see, whether it's Star Wars Rebels or not. Honestly, I just know that this vehicle does appear in the show, so to see a set like this would actually be pretty cool. A set that, in my opinion, would actually also be really sick to see would be a new Bwing here, this one being the Bwing Prototype. We actually don't really get Bwings too often in LEGO Star Wars, and this one's obviously very unique. It's got the orange accents. It's a little bit different. The weaponry on this vehicle is also completely different from the normal Bwing weaponry, if you watch the show. Kind of a unique vehicle, something we just haven't seen before, and something that LEGO would probably make in a one-off type set. You can include the Corey, Mon Calamari guy, Hera, Chopper. Some unique stuff there. So kind of a cool set. Again, something we haven't seen before, but, why not, LEGO? Why not? Anyways, guys, kind of reiterating what I said in the beginning of this video, not really a lot of great or super interesting ideas from Star Wars Rebels. Again, the show's not super long. It does have 75 episodes, which might seem like a lot at first, but really it just has a lot of Imperial stuff, and obviously we have gotten plenty of X-Wings and TIE Fighters and Stormtroopers and such over the past few years of LEGO Star Wars, so there are some unique vehicles and such in this show and minifigures that LEGO can make, but ultimately not a lot of great stuff, I guess you could say. Still, though, some of these sets in here I really like the TIE Defender and the Bwing Prototype. Maybe some other stuff like the Imperial Troop Transport and a new Ghost is definitely something I would like to see. The other things are a little bit more obscure, but still would be interesting to see nevertheless. Anyways, guys, I'm not really sure how many Star Wars Rebels sets we're going to see in the future. Maybe we'll see 10, maybe we'll see 5, maybe we will see none. I really don't know. Star Wars Rebels isn't that popular, so while LEGO would exactly make a lot of Star Wars Rebels sets in the future, I don't know, but certainly it's possible. I mean, just because something ends doesn't mean they're not going to make more sets of that particular theme and such, so we'll see how things go with Star Wars Rebels. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time on JT Bricks.